Potatoes. Today's episode is about potatoes. In fact, I'm gonna build the biggest potato in Minecraft hardcore. Do you wonder why? Let me tell you a small story. But first, welcome to my hardcore world. I'm so happy to see you. And with that, let's go. So a couple of episodes back, I found very epic looking Mesa biome. It was more like Badland Mountain. And as I found it, it really calls for an epic build to accompany it. So I asked you, my subscribers, what should I build there? And there was one comment that said, build giant potato. My first reaction was like, that's ridiculous. But then I couldn't stop thinking about it. Giant potato, giant potato, giant potato. And then I did my research and I actually didn't find much. I found giant potato farms, some potato pixel art, but giant potato build, not so much. And the more I was thinking about it, the more I thought that it's actually a genius idea. Giant potato, that's exactly what I need to build there. So first of all, I will turn on my mob switch. I don't want anyone to disturb me during my build. So first, we discover the area and assess the situation. I would say this is quite epically looking Badlands Mountain ring. So I think the giant potato should be somewhere there, right in the middle. And I'm gonna set up my base of operation. I will need a lot of resources. So let's put this chest down here. And let's mark with scaffolding the center of our potato. But if I put it on the ground, it's not gonna be visible from afar. So I guess it's gonna be giant potato floating up in the air. Why would giant potato float? I don't know, don't ask me. Giant potato does what giant potato wants. Big builds require a lot of resources. And giant builds even more. Luckily for me, potato has a color of oak wood. And oak wood is not the hardest resource to collect. It's not gonna be that hard, but it's gonna take some time. So I think I will start from project deforestation. I'm gonna chop down this forest. And I'm just curious to see how much of this forest do I need to finish my build. So I will not replant any trees. I'll only do it afterwards. I promise. So let's chop in fast time lapse. So first of all, we need to figure out potato shape. Okay, let's Google potato shape. Oh well, that's not really helpful, isn't it? I mean, what is potato shape? Literally. Does anyone know? I can basically build a blob in the air, and no one can say that it's not a potato. I mean, can you fail at building potato? I mean, if I manage to fail, that's gonna be a success. Well, kind of. Anyway, let's go into it. First of all, I will kind of scaffold the outline. I want my potato to be kind of in a shape of Minecraft potato. Not exactly, but more or less. I don't want it to be perfect, because perfect is boring. I want it to be bumpy and lumpy. So I made it a bit thinner on one side, and I put this bump on the other side. Well, kind of. I think I will correct it as I will go. Step number 2. I need to decide on my palette. Luckily, or not so luckily, Minecraft has a lot of brown colored blocks. And potato are, well, brown, kind of. And red and purple, and there are all kinds of potatoes, okay? Oh gosh, it's getting more and more hard. It's actually hard to decide on a palette, especially when you have very big choice. So I think I want to make bottom of my potato much darker. First of all, because it's bottom. It will be nice if it looks kind of darker due to shadows from the top. I want you to have a feel that this potato was kind of lifted up from the ground, and it has a bunch of dirt on the bottom. Why was it lifted up in the air? I don't know, but it feels more realistic that it will be a little bit dirty on the bottom. So here is my palette. Blocks that I will use for the bottom of my potato. I have brown terracotta, brown wool, some dirt, mushroom block, oak wood and stripped oak wood, and also oak planks. Also, I think I will add brown concrete, and also a bit of dripstone for more texture. So let's collect a bunch of all these resources. I will need a lot of them, and jump back to our build. So I'm chopping my tree, and then I look down and I see this. Weird. So now I've got some things and let's go to the building. So here I'm trying to jump in between blocks in order to create texture of, this dirt that is stuck on the bottom of our potato. I want it to look kind of rough. I mean, I still need to work on my palette skills. As I said, I have never done that before, so it's really challenging. And I haven't found any similar builds. And I didn't build it first in creative. I should have built this in creative first. I think this is my mistake. I'm just winging it and hope it will work out. I thought building giant potato was easier than it is. I think I overestimated my powers here. Oh, I really hope it will work out well. I already spent so much time and it's just the beginning. Oh, it's so much harder than I thought. Thanks to my mob switch, I can work day and night, non-stop. But the phantoms, I wish there was a phantom switch. This is so annoying. If you know how to turn off the phantoms spawning all the time, I will be happy to hear. I mean, I could sleep. I just want to work without stopping, and they're constantly interrupting me and kicking me off my potato. How dare you, them phantoms. They don't even do much damage. They're just annoying. That's it. I decided. Phantoms is the worst mob. That is for sure my least favorite mob in Minecraft. I started playing Minecraft from 1.16, so I never experienced Minecraft without phantoms, but I bet it was much better. If anyone played the game without phantoms, please let me know how was it. Maybe I should try to play and see how it is. I don't know much about early Minecraft days. I think that would be very interesting. So let's speak about potatoes in Minecraft. Potatoes, one of the best food source in Minecraft. You can eat it raw, it wouldn't sustain you much, or you can cook it and have baked potato. And it has pretty good saturation, so having potato diet in Minecraft, it's not so bad. You can cook it in furnace or on campfire. I think we do not appreciate campfires enough. You can easily find potatoes in villages. Village farm plots have 20% chance of being planted with potatoes, or sometimes you can find it in chests. You can also find potatoes and villager outposts or shipwrecks. When you're planting potato, it goes through 8 stages of growth. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to distinguish between stages, but stage number 8 is quite different. You can use potato to breed pigs, the best animal in Minecraft, and you can also trade potatoes with villagers and get a lot of emeralds. Also, you can compost potatoes and get bone meal out of it. By the way, did you know that zombies, husks, and zombie villagers have a chance to drop potato? And the chance is much higher if you use looting sword. And if your sword has fire aspect on it, zombies will drop baked potato instead. I think it's kind of fun. I wonder why zombies walking with potatoes around. Anyway, it's time to continue my build. Now I'm trying to transition a little bit, from darker areas to a little bit more lighter. And eventually I will transition into the oak. I mean stripped oak. But now that I look at it, I don't quite like it. Stripped oak has the same color as potato, but the edges of the block are too visible. I wish it was more smooth. It doesn't really look good. I think I have to switch to oak planks. They're not exactly the same color, but from afar it will look much better, because it will create surface kind of thing. And it's easier to build with planks actually, because you get much more of them comparing to wood blocks. This build is taking such a long time, and honestly I will switch from building with a lot of textures to just build. I think I will build the shape, and if I don't like something, I will add texture afterwards. Yeah, I think it is better strategy. I hope I can speed up a little bit more. And I ran out of oak. More deforestation. By the way, I found better place to find oak wood. I went to swamp. All the oak trees in swamp are much easier to chop. In forests, sometimes you get these very awkward oak trees. They look really nice, don't get me wrong, but they're very hard to chop down. But in a swamp, all of the oak trees are small and really easy to cut. So that's where I'm getting my oak supply right now. Sorry froggies. I promise after I'm done with the project, I will replant this swamp, so you can have nice shade. So I was chopping down trees, destroying this forest ecosystem, and then I heard the thunder. I wanted to check what's up, and then this happened. I have never been struck with lightning in Minecraft before. Oh my god, I got scared so much. Good that I have good armor and I didn't get too much damage. I think Minecraft God's telling me to stop deforesting and plant back the forest. I promise I'll do that. I just need to be done with this build fast. In reality, it takes hours and hours and hours. But for you, just for you, I made this very fast time lapse. So you don't have to watch me struggle for hours. And I think it's starting to shape. It kind of looks like potato. And now I'm done with one side. Let me correct it really fast. I actually have never done any giant projects in Minecraft. So I'm gonna learn today, together with you. So please don't judge too hard. And if you have any advices or comments, I will be really happy to hear from you. I really need some help with this. I think I like it. Yeah, it's not bad. It is shaped like potatoes. I would say it is a potato. Or a giant peanut. No, not peanut. It's a potato. And did you think I'm just building potato and leaving it empty inside? Of course not. A giant potato is a perfect place for a potato farm. I know, it's the most obvious thinking about it. But it kind of makes sense, isn't it? It really does. So I will make a very simple potato farm. But it's gonna be huge. So it's gonna be 17 blocks wide, and it will take the whole length of this potato. And I will use water system to harvest all the potatoes. And I use frog lights to have enough light. And I think it just looks amazing. Anyway, I don't have too many potatoes on me, so I have to bone meal this one and produce enough to cover whole field. So while I'm building, some of the potatoes can already grow. And when I'm done, we'll see how many potatoes do I need to plant this whole field. Let's test the water system. It seems to be working just fine. Oh wow, it's a lot of potatoes. So let's plant all this field and see how many do I need. So I used almost 25 stacks, and as I was planting my almost last potato, this happened. Oh no, no. Stop, please, stop. Oh, I accidentally clicked that one trapdoor, and it released all the potatoes. It took me so long to plant, and now I need to plant again. Well, nothing else to do. So now that I replanted all of my potatoes and they are growing quite nicely, I'll put some finishing touches to my outside potato. So here it is. That's my potato. I have corrected some edges and swapped a couple of blocks. Let me show you a little bit closer. I think it looks pretty nice. Of course it's not perfect, so I really want your feedback, so I can improve this potato. And if you really want to know how many potatoes can I harvest from my potato farm, remember to tune in for my next episode. Sorry to leave you on this cliffhanger, but it will take time for these potatoes to grow. And unfortunately, I ran out of time. And that's, folks, all I have to say about potatoes today. Please let me know what you think about my giant potato in Minecraft. And if you have any ideas how can I improve it, leave comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm really looking forward to see you back again in my Minecraft hardcore world. I have a couple of more ideas for giant builds, so please tune in if you enjoy this type of content. So until the next time, bye!